Are you dumb? You wore a pink diamond chicken wing chain. Are you dumb? You had a leopard beehive on your head. Are you dumb? Are you forgetting that I pressed you before, bitch?
Fuck Nicki Minaj.
It's been a while since we've gotten a good diss track in hip-hop. Lately, hip-hop has been accused of being soft compared to old beefs of the 90s and early 2000s. Some might argue that's probably a good thing. Less violence means less death, jail time, and more music with less problems.
Wiz Khalifa looks like a homeless woman.
At least I'd say that. But there are still detractors that long for the days when you didn't have to tweet your feelings. You had to put it on a song if you wanted to be taken seriously.
When niggas ask me to spit, they know what I'm about to do. When they ask you to spit, they wanna see what that mouth do. When I talk greasy trust, it ain't about you. I don't shade, I say names you don't want me to shout you.
Well, that's exactly what BX's Remy Ma did when she took down Nicki Minaj in just 7 minutes with one song.
And to be the queen of rap, you gotta actually rap. The whole industry know that your shit is a rap. No, to be the queen of rap, you can't have a ghostwriter. And that's why this is my house, Flow Writer.
To track back a little bit, the beef between both of them has been brewing ever since 2007 when Nicki dissed her on the Dirty Money freestyle.
I don't wanna sound mad. I feel marvelous right now. Dirty Money. Tell that bitch with the crown to run it like Chris Brown. You won 3 rounds, I'ma need 100,000. Like Chinatown, bitches better bow down. Oh, you ain't know? Bet y'all bitches know now.
It was only about a year and a half later that Remy Ma was incarcerated and their problems took a timeout. 8 years of a timeout. But by 2014, her release date from jail, things started to pick up right where they left off with subliminal disses, although nothing was conclusive. This all comes to a head when Nicki decides to fire off at Remy Ma on back-to-back songs, the first of which being with Jason Derulo when she acknowledges Remy's past comments with this line.
I gave these bitches 2 years, now your time's up. Bless her heart, she throwing shots, but every line sucks.
And then goes after the poor sales of her latest album on a song with Gucci Mane called Make Love.
See, silly rabbit, to be the queen of rap, you gotta sell records, you gotta get plaques. S, plural like the S on my chest. Now sit your dumb ass down, you got an F on your test.
All this finally leads up to Remy Ma's timely release of Shether, which is of course a nod to possibly the most infamous diss record ever, when Nas released Ether on Jay-Z back in 2001. What makes this record so interesting is the fact that, like great diss records before it, it doesn't come with hollow, empty promises and threats. It identifies exact reasons Remy has for calling her out like this. Those lines range from things she was told by people close to Nicki, which helped us cement the truth in her words, all the way to well-thought-out jabs like calling her out for confronting someone as harmless as Miley Cyrus, but then not having the courage to call out Remy with any direct words. Before I even turned on the record, I came in skeptical like many of you probably did too. I looked at Nicki Minaj's 7 times platinum status and a career that extended beyond just music and compared it to Remy Ma, who'd recently flopped a bit in album sales and seemed like a classic case of an older artist having all the skills but none of the acclaim to go with it. There's no way this will bother Nicki's already huge career and crossover into pop. Once the first verse ended, I knew I was completely wrong, and so did the rest of the media and fans. Remy Ma surprised everyone with her direct bars, and I really think that with the help of the media, this is going to bother Nicki's career. I mean, you've got the head of one of the biggest radio stations in the country making a half-hour segment devoted to just his line of the diss track. Not to mention hours of time devoted to the whole record. You've definitely caught a significant number of people's ears if you're doing that.
I did not have sexual relations with that woman in any way, shape, or form.
Now, when you say that woman...
Yeah, well, hold on. You're referring to Nicki Minaj.
Absolutely. Who else would I be referring to?
I just want to make sure.
Do I think Nicki's career is over at all? No way. She's got too much success and too many people supporting her. But I do think Remy made a surprisingly big dent in her image and gained a lot of new younger fans with the record. It's going to be interesting to see if Nicki plans on replying or if she's had enough of Remy and doesn't want to get another Shether-like record put on her again. What do you think though? Did Remy do any damage to Nicki's career, or is Nicki so big of a star that compared to Remy Ma, only a small percentage of her fans will lose any respect for Nicki? Comment below with your opinion, like this video, and of course subscribe and follow me on all social media to see more videos. Thanks.